Hey everybody, Richard here, and welcome to the Nerd Life. Whoop whoop. Running a little late on this Monday because I've been updating my computer so I could actually find the interwebs again. Interwebs?
No!
And doesn't my hair look crazy? So we got some comments on here. We're going to go ahead and jump right into them. I just got back from East Texas, so I'm behind a little bit today. Frost and Frisk, great episodes, my brother. This week, I've seen many people online reviewing the Star Wars movie. Interestingly enough, I've noticed that most people in their 30s and below like it, while most people in their 30s and above absolutely hate it with a burning passion. This interests me because I work with behavioral science, and I feel that this is the same reason why we each latch onto a certain decade of music and accept nothing past that era. Anyways, I'm getting off topic with behavioral science stuff. With this in mind, my brother, I have a challenge question for you next week. Can you name 3 things, games, movies, etc., that you think is better now than the original? Well, I'm fairly sure that for most people, the Indiana Jones won't make the list. Perhaps you'll think of a few good examples. Ooh. Take care, my brother, with Brother Mythos. Huh. Well, that's a weird one.
You're going to have to cut out all this dead air.
No, I'm not. No, I'm keeping going. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one, man. I mean, you may have challenged me into a hole. Remakes. What do you think? Remakes? No. I was gonna say that Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Jumanji. That wasn't a remake though. That was a legit sequel. It was great. It was good. It was really good. Like, it was legit sequel. I will give you a spoiler alert. Pause. The very beginning was like the very end of the original. The game was on a beach in the end of the original. They found it on a beach in the beginning of this one, so it was good.
Spoiler alert.
I already said spoiler alert. So there. Oh. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's a tough one, dude. That really is. I don't think I can answer that this week. Okay, I will answer. I will say one. The Resident Evil remake, like the original Resident Evil in the mansion. The first one on PlayStation was awesome. The remake one that they put out later on was pretty cool. That one was pretty rad. I really liked it. Yeah, other than that, I can't. I mean, unless we go sequels, like, yeah, sequels, which sequels were better than the originals, but I can't do it, you know? So, sorry, man. I'm going to contemplate that. Maybe I'll revisit it next week. Atomic Scale Model Freak. Hey, buddy, if you survive the apocalypse, how would you modify your family vehicle, armors, weapons, etc.? Oops. Interesting, huh? Haha, take care. And have a great... My camera thing died. Oh, no! Technical difficulties. This is technically difficult. Seriously. She's going to play a pumped up BMX game. I'm going to have a slight tilt. Gosh, I'm going to hold this then. There, I'm going to hold my tripod and be cool like that. How would I modify the vehicle? Well, it would need a better motor. Bigger tires. Definitely be a better motor, something that can run for longer on less gas. Maybe even do like a hybrid to it, so it can be part maybe solar powered and part gas. You see, the problem with the apocalypse, most people think of the apocalypse, it's always dingy and gross because usually volcanoes erupt and cloud the sky or smoke or whatever. So just something that'll still pick up even a little bit of the sun. Bigger tires, something that's tougher and more sturdy. 4-wheel drive it, so that way it can get over any terrain in any area. Those unpoppable tires, whatever they're called, that would be cool.
Mommy's changing the bike color.
I don't care. Bulletproof windows. I wouldn't want too much armor over the windows because then you can't see out and drive. So I take bulletproof windows over that. Get rid of the power locks and stuff. Make it manual lock because you know your batteries are going to run out. You're not going to have extra batteries for that, so you need an easy way to get into it and control it. And make it not have that keyless ignition either. It needs to have a keyed ignition. Weapons. I don't think I would put any weapons physically on the vehicle. They would be all in the vehicle that we could grab a hold of and use. I think the ones on the vehicle make it too much of a target for it to get shot at and blown up. So, like if you have missiles on there, if somebody hits that missile pod, boom, you're going to blow up your whole thing. Don't want that. So we just have a rocket launcher inside the car where it's safer. Let 7-year-old shoot it. Anyway, thanks for the question, man. That was pretty cool. I can orcify it up really good and put a big orky grill teeth on the front of it. Oh, it does need to have a big grill on the front to push things out of the way. Yeah. Thanks, man. Who took your dice? Miniature Wargaming. Great stuff, brother. If there was one piece of advice you could give regarding Forge World miniatures, what would it be? Hope the new year treats you well. Keep on rocking the nerd life. Clean the crap out of it. Make sure you scrub it really good because that mold release stuff that they put on there, sometimes they have so much on there it's ridiculous. But definitely clean that off as good as you can because it's gonna cause your paint job to just crap up. I've even had it mess with the glue sometimes. It's just, yeah. Oh, and then pen. I'm gonna do two tips. Pinning is awesome, especially with it being the softer material. It's a little easier to pin, so I would do that as much as you can. Even with the small little pins is still good, just to keep it all together and sturdy. Because a lot of the Forge World pieces, as they get bigger and bigger, they're a little heavier and whatnot, so you want to make sure you get them really good. Thanks, man. Underdog Painting. Love you, bro. Slice. Got a few questions for next time. What's your favorite drink? Do you go through stages of eating a lot of one thing? Favorite drink is Dr. Pepper and orange juice. Ooh, we have orange juice in the fridge, don't we? Go through the stage of eating a lot of one thing. I don't know. We're a pizza family here.
I go through those things.
Oh yeah, my kiddo loves ramen noodles. She'll eat ramen noodle for lunch every day if she could. But we like pizza a lot over here, so we do have quite a lot of pizza often. Like especially if there's something happens, we're too late to cook, or we didn't get anything out ready to cook. Oh, let's just get a pizza. We have frozen pizza. We'll throw a frozen pizza in. But yeah, I think that's it. Otherwise, we kind of spread it out a little bit. Frost and Fist again. This is from Freak. Awesome video as always, my friend. Okay, so the question for next week is, perhaps this was a question you may have answered a while back, but I do not recall it. It's fine. Out of Star Trek series, which is your favorite and why? And second is, which is your favorite Star Trek captain? My favorite Star Trek series is Next Generation, and my favorite captain is Captain Picard, because he is awesome. And the series, I just like it so much because it's just cool, I don't know why. It's just really awesome. Deep Space Nine was okay, but you were on that space station a lot, so it was kind of like, meh. Thank you, sir. Idic Beer. Nice video, mate. Okay, so what about face tattoos? Would you have one? Opinions, etc. Thanks, and have a good week. Would I have one? Yes, I probably would. I'd have a little... Is that for me or the dog?
No, it's the dog.
Face tattoos.
If I was allowed to by my wifey, I would have one. I'd have like a little star or something right under my eye. I know, it's totally gross. Ew. Ew. Oh.
And then one of the movies that
I wanted sideburns at one time. Little snake sideburns. As far as other people getting them, don't. If you're not heavily tattooed, I wouldn't suggest it. If you're not a tattoo artist, I wouldn't suggest it. Because you never know when you're going to need a new job, and that's going to be a no-fly zone pretty much. Hands around here are getting a little bit more acceptable, but like face and stuff like that, I still think that's a taboo and off limits for most people. It's still there's still a lot of a gang mentality behind it, I think, or a stigma. So, anyway, hope I answered your question, sir. Beast and Brushes, what's up, man? My friend, it's always good to hear from you. Big nerd hug and a happy nerd year. Thank you, sir. Right back to you. Kiblams, you are looking well, fella. Great stuff. Thank you, sir. I hope you're doing well too, my friend. The Gibsons. Is my screen not scrolling up? Why is my screen not scrolling? Oh, it's down as far as it'll go. Great vid, bud. Hope you and the family are doing great. Question for you. Production line painting. Would you rather paint 100 models or create 100 interesting bases for them? One of my friends prefers focusing on the bases. I'm more about the minis, though. If I had a choice and I had to do 100 in a row, I would want to do the bases first because I just like the basing is fun for me. Painting the figures is fun too, but you're on figure number 12 and you're starting to look like this. So I might even mix it up. Do 10 figures, then do 10 bases. 10 figures, 10 bases. So I'm going back and forth and doing something, kind of keeping it different. So you're not just kind of stuck and focused on one thing. Thank you, my friend, for your question. Peninsula Painting Projects. Hope you had a New Year, man. My question is, would you consider uploading any showcase videos or painting advice tutorials? Would like to see more of your work. I will. I've thought about it. I'm going to. Like, I just got back from a vacation or a little getaway, so and I've kind of used that as my revitalizing point. And I'm going to start getting focused back on my YouTube, which carries into my business, which carries into just me being happy. So yeah, so I'm gonna start doing that too and stuff. So keep a lookout for all those. I probably won't go back over some of the stuff I've already done. Maybe I will. I'm probably gonna do some army showcases, like for my big, large, well, completed armies. Because come on, seriously, guys, we're war gamers. We never have a completed army. We're never like, oh, we're done. Because always something new and cool comes out, and you're like, oh, I want to add that. That looks pretty. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. I think that is it for questions and stuff. So, I actually flew through this one this week, which is good because I'm coming in late. Late. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. 10 comments. Nope. And I want to thank all those who have recently subscribed too. I was looking at it just the other day, and I've had several new subscribers. And I'm like, why? Because I'm not even doing anything. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I have 420 subscribers now. And I thank each and every one of you for sticking around in this dull times when I haven't been posting up very much videos. But like I said, my goal is to get right back into it and start it up again and get rolling better. You get in a rut and you can't dig yourself out sometimes, and that's where it kind of gets stuck, you know. You don't know what to do. What's your next video gonna be? Do you really want to do a video? Do you do a video and then you watch it and you're like, I don't like it, and delete it and stuff? So, like I said, it's time to get back into it, get it back done. This is what made me happy a long time ago, kept me smiling and moving forward, and that's what I'm going to do. Especially since I'm looking at it right now, and all my videos, recent uploads are all Monday videos. So I will be having a video come out hopefully tomorrow. That will be a semi-Monday video because it's answering a question or a topic that somebody asked me about in a past video, and it pretty much deserves its own video to answer. So keep a lookout for that, and then I will have some updates on projects I'm working on, where I'm at and where I'm going to go, and yeah, that's how it's going to go. Guys, I love you all, and I thank you so very, very much. Keep rocking that nerd life, my friends. I'll see you next time.